And hello everyone to another fantastic live stream. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only, here with another exciting live stream. Dueling Nexus. It's your boy Pac-Man is the title of this episode. If you would like to see my reactions as I duel, make sure to tune in to our face cam stream. If you would like to watch the duel itself, make sure to check out the Dueling Nexus stream. But without further ado, let's jump right in to duels. A matter of fact, I'll go to old favorite, going to XUXV. I straight up just googled XUXV instead of going to Dueling Nexus XUXV. So let's fix that up real quick. Hey, there we go. Now I need to pick my Pac-Man deck. So I was thinking to myself, are there any cards based on Pac-Man? Because I've been on a Pac-Man kick recently, watching Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Clickbaiter64 is a person. I did not know that. But they are dueling me. They are ready. So I look it up, and a Pac-Man deck is a thing that exists. That's the most I can say. Let's see. This is probably significantly better. And then I'll just pass. So, from what I could tell, a Pac-Man deck was about flip monsters, like monsters. Fucking nigga, I knew that was very vulgar of me. I apologize, but that did, like, legitimately upset me. It was so fast. Like, I just put down, like, two things. I was thinking that. I was thinking, like, man, if my opponent, like, does a Twin Twister, they can just blow up, like, a majority of my things. I probably could have waited. But essentially, the way that a Pac-Man deck works is that you set cards face down. And when you flip them back up, they activate an effect, and then they flip back down. But you win the game by doing that. So you keep, like, setting things and flipping them and setting things and flipping them. So here's Dragon Ravine. Man, if they just straight up banish my stuff, that will suck too. What? So they discarded that. Oh, well, I'll never have one. That's interesting. So this is for Dragoonides. Okay. Synchro. And they banished. They banished the Stealth Bird. That's annoying. That actually is hella annoying. They banished both of them? Oh, because you can just banish Dragoonity monsters to use the effect? But I guess you don't have to, because it sure didn't. What? Hold on. Banish one Dragoonity monster from your graveyard. Target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. But it didn't banish any Dragoonity monsters. I'm looking at his banish. So, does he just do whatever he wants? Because it just seems like he'll activate the effect again, because they're still all in his graveyard. Did he do something that keeps his Dragoonities from being banished? Because that's really interesting. You actually got me fucked up. I have no idea what to do in that situation. Because, yeah, if he can use his effect without doing anything, that's really good. Like, without losing anything from the effect. You are on a live stream. Good luck, have fun. Yeah. Sometimes when you tell people they're on a live stream, they'll show out. Like, they'll start doing, like, really, like, their best plays. They just go hard. And I like seeing that. Like seeing people like work to their best. Kratos likes to do that. Play to the best of his ability. Clipmaker 64 does have me a little pissed though. I don't get how they're not paying costs. How do you banish my monsters without banishing Dragoonides from the grave? I know that you can't cheat on Nexus, but it seems like Nexus is broken. Like I'm just getting like gypped and there's nothing I can do about it. Because he's not swinging. My monsters aren't going to the grave. He's using the banish effect. And I'm like, the fuck am I supposed to do? Cool. So you are able to just banish my monsters without paying cost. Demise has a similar flaw in his code. He can just Raigeki for free without blowing up his own monsters. Yo Kirby, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. You should check him out. Don't forget to smash that like button, Kirby. Truly appreciate it. Your form, like, okay, so I'm talking to Clickbaiter64 about how Nexus fucked up Dragoonity Ascalon's ability. So Dragoonity Ascalon's supposed to banish a Dragoonity so that he can banish a monster that your opponent controls. But they didn't finish coding him. So he can just banish monsters for free, and you don't banish a Dragoonity to use his effect. So because of that, he's just banishing all my stuff, and I can't do any plays, which is horrible. And now he has like a level 3 monster. It's like, I am just going to surrender because you can just keep banishing my stuff for free. Yeah, like, because he knows that it's an issue, and he says, I'm telling them to fix it, but they never fix it. So I have no reason to just keep fighting him. That actually is really dumb. So right now I'm at NA-XFDEQ. That's NA-XFDEQ. But yeah. Kirby said, do you want to try Untap? Not at the moment. Like, maybe later tonight, because I do want to make a deck for the Dragon Ball Super trading card game on Untap. But not right now, because I haven't really had a chance to test out this new Pac-Man deck I built, because my opponent was taking advantage of not fully coded cards, which if you want to see me take advantage of not fully coded cards, I did that last video. So Clickbaiter64 got me with my own stuff. Fair enough. In this video, though, I'm playing fair. Not taking advantage of not fully coded cards. So Kirby said, let's try some Chivalry. Alright, sounds like a plan. Okay. Ooh, got me. He thought me going first would be a good idea. Kirby, why do you think that was a good idea? Don't let me go first. Do you see my hand? Do you see how quickly it's gone? Kirby said, how about some Noble Knights? Okay. I'm hype. I'm ready to see your Noble Knights. Okay, terraforming. I'll allow it. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow your Noble Knights round table. I'll allow you to set that card face down. I'll allow you to set another one. I'll allow you to set that too. Hey, but in defense position. Looking good in defense position. Oop, he equipped something to it. One effect can be chained. I'll allow you to equip that. I like Gawain's art. Whoa, is he able to blow stuff up? You control one, equip once per turn, target one set card your opponent controls. The equipped monster loses exactly 500 attack, but if it does, destroy that target. Ooh. That's what you're blowing up. The chain goes backwards, right? Yeah, so if the chain goes backwards, does my thing get destroyed? Or is it like, it's not set anymore, so it doesn't blow up? Because if so, that's just a bad card. Yeah, I'm about to find out. Hopefully it destroys Gravity Bound. It's not set anymore, that's how it works, because the chain goes backwards? Oh, that's stupid. That's just a bad card. I don't know. That's so weird. I guess if I didn't have the conditions to fulfill it, like if it was a Mirror Force or something, that would have been great. Like, you would have, like, got the shit out of me. But that's really interesting. Des Lakuta. Response. So right now, Kirby might be reading Des Lakuta. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flip summoned, draw one card. So he played Glory of the Noble Knights. Target one Noble Knight monster you control. Equip it with one equip spell from your deck that can equip to that target. Okay, cool. So you're just going to do that. Kirby said, I'm not familiar with these cards. Sorry. No problem, Kirby. Take your time. That's fine. So the idea behind a Pac-Man deck is that most cards in my deck are going to say, once per turn, you can make them face down to defense position, and then afterwards an effect occurs when you, like, flip them. That's pretty much the idea. So now I'm going to flip him back. And then I pass. It's going to be a lot of that. So that's more or less what I could see a Pac-Man deck was for. Oh, something gave him health. Yeah. So you can only control one Noble Arms Caliburn. Equip only to a warrior type monster. Gains 500 attack. Once per turn, you can gain 500 life points. So it's going to be a steady life gain for him until I can get rid of it. So we'll see what happens. Will I get rid of it? Find out next time. Right now, with Lakuta still on the field, I get one additional card draw every turn. Wow, you got a lot of equips on it. Gallatin, equipped to a warrior type, it gains 1,000 attack. During each standby phase, it loses 200. Oh, that's not as good. What? Then this one... Oh no, Lakuta. What do you do to blow something up? You can target one set card your opponent controls. It drained its attack down by 500 so you could just blow it up. So you got rid of Lakuta. Damn, that's a pretty good one. That one in particular. You got me. If this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one warrior-type Noble Knight monster you control. Equip this card to that target. Yeah, he said attack won't do much for me here, so why not? I understand, Kirby. That was a solid move. It makes sense. Especially since my whole deck is about, like, set monsters. It just fucks with me that it's a card that specifically affects set things. If it just blew up monsters, I wouldn't even be that mad at it. It's just the fact that my deck focuses on monsters that set themselves back. So when it destroys any set card, it's like, it's so planned. Kirby, how did you know? How did you know the strat of the deck? I also don't like that it comes back. I think that's the thing that annoys me more, is that if I blow that up, you will just get it again. So, let's see. So this face-up card is destroy and sent to the graveyard. You can always just get your thing back. I would want you to have that. Let's see. That's annoying. I probably would want to get rid of that. Okay. This can come back one Noble Knight, which would be him, monster you control. Yeah, like if I destroy it, it just comes back. Oh no, all of your things are like that? Not all of them. Okay, so this one... No, they are. Holy shit. So I might as well just destroy your field spell, because fuck that. It's the only thing that doesn't come back. Well, I have to get rid of him then. I have to specifically get rid of him, and I can't destroy him, because if I destroy him, then he does it. Yeah, Kirby said all of the noble arms revive themselves. Ooh, that's so dirty. One of them is giving you like 500 life points a turn, I believe. You were like, I don't want to have to deal with him. You right. Removal every turn's pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. If something was giving you attack every turn, that'd be pretty good. Kirby said lol. So you got my swarm of locusts. And you also got a Lakota. A Lakuta. Miss me! Oh shit, because one of them can't be destroyed by battle. I forgot about that. By battle or card effect. Darn. I got really excited too for no reason. I was so ready. I was like, haha! Not today, Kirby. Kirby was like, haha, yourself. Nah, not today, Jet. And I would have gotten away with it, too. If it wasn't for your meddling noble arms of destiny. Kirby said it's arms of destiny that does that. You right, Kirby. You right. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Aw, damn, you didn't even let him do anything. Yo, Bernie, how's it going? I noticed that you may or not be related to many other people who follow this. Wow. I just understood your name. You got me. So it's Bernie. It's your boy, Bernie, Here was some more racist jokes. Back, back with the racist jokes. It's your boy Bernie. Why would you want to burn them, Bernie? I don't understand. You're related to them. I don't know what to do to stop Kirby at this point in time. He says on the Dragon Ball Legends, do you have to download the game to pre-register? No. For pre-registering for a game, the way it works, at least on Android, from my knowledge, you hit the pre-register button, then when it comes out, it tells you, hey, you can install this now, and then you can, like, download and install the game. It doesn't come out until this summer, and if you pre-register, I believe you get, like, special bonuses, depending on how many other people pre-registered. So I think at, like, 9,000, there's, like, a special bonus, and it keeps going up from there. So there's no downside to pre-registering. Your phone can have no space now, but as long as it has space by the summer for you to get it, then you're fine. He says, do you have to pre-order on iOS? I don't know what's the difference between pre-ordering on iOS and pre-registering on Google Play. Because on Google Play, pre-registering is like a free process. It doesn't cost you anything to pre-register. It says pre-order when you go to the App Store. Yeah, like I imagine it's the same thing as pre-registering, but I honestly don't know. Simply because I don't have like an Apple iOS device. Oh, he says it doesn't cost anything as well? Then yeah, just pre-order it on iOS. Because if you don't pre-order it, what will end up happening is a bunch of people will get the pre-reg bonuses, and you won't have the pre-reg bonuses. You'll be like, why didn't I get the pre-reg bonuses? Like, because you didn't do it. And then Bernie says, so it's like waiting for the game when it comes out. Well, it gives you a bonus for waiting. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you pre-register, you get the bonus. If you don't pre-register, then you'll get the game, but then you won't get the bonus. And then you'll be like, why does this guy have this cool character I don't have? And it's like, because you didn't pre-register. Okay, so you pre-ordered it. Cool. So since you pre-ordered it, you'll get any pre-order bonuses that we get down the line. And I believe the number of pre-orders you get directly relates to, like, the number of people who have pre-ordered it. Excuse me. Yeah, pre-registering and pre-ordering, from what you've said, sound like the same thing, if it doesn't cost anything. Yeah. So you should get the pre-order / pre-register bonuses for Dragon Ball Legends. So let's see. If this card is Link summoned, you can add one warrior monster from your deck to your hand, but for the rest of this turn, you cannot normal summon, set, or special summon monsters with that name, nor activate their monster effects. You can send any number of equip spells with different names from your deck to your graveyard. Special summon one warrior monster from your deck whose level equals the number of cards sent to the graveyard. You can only use each effect of Isol, Two Tails, of the Noble Knights once per turn. Okay, I just needed to read your Link monster effect. So let's see. Bernie said, so on iOS, it's pre-ordering and Android is called pre-registering. Based on what you've said, yes. If they both cost no money, and they essentially say that you want to know when the game comes out, and it puts you on this list, then yeah. Pretty much. Bernie says, we get all those rewards, right? I think it depends on how many people pre-registered. Like, I think if only 9,000 people pre-register, you'll only get the 9,000 people reward. So I think the more people you get to pre-reg for the game, the more, like, rewards you'll get. They're trying to incentivize you to, like, spread the news and get more people, like, into it, if that makes sense. Which I think makes sense, because of course you want more people to do it. And he says, okay, thanks, bro. Then he said, one love 420. Yeah, I pre-registered. As soon as I saw that was the thing. There was a countdown clock on the website. And I was like, what is the countdown clock for? And then when I saw it was for pre-reg, and I was like, pre-reg? Kirby said I did, yeah. And then Bernie said the game looks worth it. I agree. The game definitely looks worth it. Kirby's life points just keep rising. I notice we have 3 viewers and 1 like. Don't forget to smash that like button. Really appreciate it. That shows that you enjoy the content and that you like to see more. Bernie asked if you got it for iOS or Android. Kirby said, now the removal is useless. Bernie says he's going to download it on his Android as well. So Bernie has, also thank you for smashing the like button. So Bernie, you have an Android and an iOS device? That's cool. I dig it. They claim, well, pre-register. You're right. So also we got some lag on the Facecam stream. I apologize for the lag. They claim that it's going to have no latency. Like, no latency at all. And I don't believe it. That sounds really dumb. Like, for any game to claim that there's going to be 0 latency for global PvP, miss me. If there is, like, no latency for Dragon Ball Legends, I'll be surprised. Their demo video was good, where they showed, like, someone in America facing off against someone in Japan. There was, like, a Google live stream where you get to see, like, gameplay footage. It looked good, but they didn't even load in at the same time. Like, one person loaded in before the other, so I don't see how there's 0 latency. Bernie asked, did you see the new character they made? He said, at first I thought you could create the character. So, I believe it was Nanogenics who did a video, who was like, I wonder if it's a create your own character thing. And the Nanogenics video, like, had that same idea of like, oh man, I think it's a create your character. But then the trailer came out, and the trailer debunked that with the quickness. The trailer was like, nah, it's a new OC. But you're not the only one, is what I'm saying. You're not the only person who thought that it was going to be a creator character thing, and then it's not. Let's see. So he summoned Artorigus. Bernie said that would be cool, though. I agree. I feel like they still could do that. Like, even though that's not who that was, they still could introduce that, and I wouldn't be mad at all. I'd be fine with it. Bernie says, it would have been a perfect game if you could. That's a reach, but I know where you're coming from. It definitely wouldn't have hurt the game. Also, we got some lag on the face cam. Apologize for the lag. Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna... What? I'm very upset. So when this card's XYZ summon, target up to 3 noble arms, equip spells with different names in your graveyard, equip those targets to this card. Once per turn, you can detach 1 XYZ materials from the card. Destroy any number of spell attack cards on the field up to the number of noble arm equip spells you control. Once per turn. Once per turn. Once. He has 4. He has 4 of these. I'd have to have 5 set spell or trap cards for him to not be able to blow everything up. Have to have 5. I am very upset. Let's. Sorry about the lag. Facecam lag got extreme. Pass. Yeah. It got like super heavy lag. Let me hit. I think the Wi-Fi for my room just isn't on the Facecam. So I'm turning on the room. Okay, it's trying to reconnect. Okay, room Wi-Fi is here. Nika Lagson. Wow. Fuck, I don't know what Kirby tried to do. You activated Artorigus again. Okay. Destroyed a whole bunch of shit. I can't even fully get Madage. Kirby said, now I'm going to try this. Bernie said on the rewards, it said you could get Goku's hermit costume. Hermit costume. Kirby said, I'm going to try this and see what it does. The Noble Knights brothers. Bernie said, so that's why I thought you could create the character. Because why else would you get his costume? That's interesting. I think they mean for Goku. Like, that would be the explanation. And he just made another one. But he... Alright. Kirby's got a hard lead. He has a 5,900 lead. Bernie said I think it's for the new character. So the new character wearing the Turtle Hermit costume? Oh, it shows him wearing it? Okay. So you can get the Hermit costume for him. Bernie said, yeah, at first I thought it was Goku, but then I saw the hair. And then I saw the hair. Now I'm a believer. Fucking Kirby's got me believing in death. This was a hard stall game. Until it wasn't. GG. GG. Good game? Pac-Man is failing. Let's see. Bernie said, did you pre-register some people? It says it doesn't work for them on Android. I pre-registered, and it worked fine. I also regularly pre-register for games. Like, I pre-registered for Phone Tekken. I pre-registered for Mobile Sims, which I downloaded and then immediately uninstalled. I didn't really play it. I saw Allison was playing it, and I was like, that's good enough for me. Just seeing someone else play it. Kirby said, the Knights of the Round Table have won this day. You right. They have defeated the likes of Pac-Man. Whoa. Hamza Zahid 742 has entered the arena. Bernie said, so is pre-registering like pre-ordering? Or do you have to put an email? No, you just hit the button. At least for Android, you literally just hit the pre-register button and it's like, you good, fam? you got it. That's it. It's not complicated. It's not like a process. At least not on Android. All I do is hit the pre-register button and it's like, you're now pre-registered. When it comes out, we'll send you the thing that says it's out. And then you get rewards. Like for the Injustice 2 mobile game, I think you got like a special Catwoman thing, like, for free. Kirby said, snap, it's True Dracos. Bernie said, it's like downloading the game, but you gotta wait, right? At least on Android, it doesn't download anything, like for me. At least it doesn't show me downloading anything. Like, it just says registered. It doesn't prompt you like a download link. An app doesn't appear like in your thing. It's just your pre-registered. It's just a process. So I imagine True Dracos are about to beat my ass. Bernie said, oh, okay, so it's the same as iOS. Cool. Because, yeah, like, I only can know so much. Kirby says, it pretty much shows that you are hyped for it and you want it. Yes. Bernie said, yee! I am. The hard yee got me. Yee! Yee! So Hamza is gonna get an additional card draw on their turn. True Draco Apocalypse. Okay. What a great guy. Did it only tribute spell and trap cards? Yo, Zarbon. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. What am I doing? It's not letting me click any cards. Battle phase? Main phase 2. Can I set some cards now? Still not allowed to set any cards, I see. Alright. You done good. You done good. Masterpiece. Wow. Masterpieces. Just gonna fuck me up, dude. It's pretty powerful. So what keeps me from summoning things? I feel like I missed something. Thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. Zarbon's posting his Zarbon fan fiction. You're immune to traps, right? Just checking. Is he immune to trap effects like all the way? Okay. Yeah. If neither of them work, it doesn't matter. That was me just checking to make sure neither of them work. Is he immune to spells? That was me just checking that neither of them work. Oh shit. Some of them work. Is he immune to spells? I need to see if they work. Okay, so he's not immune to everything. Maybe Pac-Man will chomp once again. Monster Reborn. Kirby said he's immune to the effects of the cards that share a type with a card he used to summon it. So did he only use traps to summon it? Pac's our hero. Pac cannot be beat. It's your boy Pac-Man. I like that Kirby posted it in both chats. Pac's our hero. I noticed no one's watching the stream of the actual gameplay. Or at least that's what it claims. What YouTube claims. True Draco Heritage. Draw cards equal to the number of True Draco and True King card types. Sent from the field to the graveyard this turn, during your main phase. Excuse me. Immediately after this card resolves, tribute summon one True Draco or True King monster face up. If this card is sent from the spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, you can target one spell or trap card on the field, destroy it. You only use each effect of True Draco Heritage once per turn. Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. You can target 3 True Draco and 3 True King cards in your graveyard, shove them into the deck, and then draw one card. During your main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon one True Draco or True King monster face up. If this card is sent from the spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, you can target one spell trap card on the field, destroy it. You can only use each effect of the Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix once per turn. So this deck that I have, the Pac-Man deck, is built around, like, battle traps. So when you face off against someone who's immune to trap cards, this deck doesn't do anything. Masterpiece just blows up something on your field every turn. It's great. Kirby's like he used a monster in a trap. He says, do you use Guardian Sphinx? What does Guardian Sphinx do? Yo, Kevin. Kevin said, yo, how have you been, Nick? I've been well, Kevin. What have you been up to? Don't forget to smash that like button, by the way. For the most part, just like college. You know, taking classes, studying, got scholarship stuff, went to Mississippi for like a job opportunity thing, went to Washington about a job opportunity thing. Kevin said, did anyone ever contact you about me? No. That's a very suspect question. Kevin, what's wrong? That just sounds very vague. Kirby said, once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. When this card is flipped, summon, return all monsters your opponent controls to the hand. Oh, I might have Guardian Sphinx. That sounds familiar. We're about to check. We're going to check the deck. Oh, Google's looking very green today. Kevin said, dang, you've been traveling around everywhere. Congrats on all the job opportunities. Oh, thank you kindly. I mean, I hope they're actual job opportunities. I only received one job offer recently. It was from Cisco, which is weird, because I didn't apply for Cisco. And I'm not sure if it works with my scholarship or not. I need to ask about that. I just haven't yet. Yu-Gi-Oh! But yo, Kevin, what have you been up to? He says, did I ever call you about using you as a reference for something? You did! You contacted me about using me as a reference. But no one ever hit me up about, like, the reference. Okay. I have Guardian Statue. Oh, Guardian Sphinx is too high of a level for what I do. But maybe it's worth. I'll give it a try. I'm going to take out my Guardian statues. Damn, would I rather have less scarabs? I gotta think about it. I probably would like to have less swarm of scarabs. To have more Guardian Sphinx. Maybe I should only run like 2 Guardian Sphinx. It's only a level 5. It's not too bad. Kevin said, if no one contacted you about it, then I'm not able to discuss it, sorry. But I went and joined the Air Force. Oh, cool. Congratulations on joining the Air Force, Kevin. How are things in the Air Force? Hazardous Vegito said hi. Yo, Hazardous Vegito, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. I just learned that my friend Kevin joined the Air Force. I'm really excited for him. Waiting to learn more. What inspired you to join the Air Force? Does that mean that you're, like, no longer going to school here? Or are you doing a thing where it's, like... Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how that works. Also, Kirby, would you like to hit me up? I'm at XUXV. Just updated my deck, added Guardian Sphinx, as you mentioned. Also, is there a Guardian Sphinx that works as a Raigeki Kirby? Like that kind of card where it flips itself face down? But it destroys all monsters your opponent controls, because that'd be nice. So right now, I'm hoping Kirby can look up a card for me. I'm excited to hear what Kevin's been up to with the Air Force stuff. I'm excited to hear about Hazard's Vegito's day. Excited to hear about Kirby's day. Bernie didn't tell me about their day at all. Kirby said, I'm looking up cards that can flip themselves. Okay, cool. Thank you, Kirby. I appreciate it. Well, that showed up rather quickly. Okay. So, if Kirby plays Noble Knights again, then I'm just screwed, because I don't have an out. Kirby said after the duel, at least. True, understood. You gotta get your duel on. Come on, you gotta get your game on. And Noble Knights. So, screwed. We're screwed. We're SCRE-ood. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're screwed. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's cool art. Choose a normal monster. Oh, it's a Gemini. Becomes dark. Level increased by 1. Reveal 3 noble arm cards from your deck. Have your opponent randomly add one of them to your hand and send the rest to the grave. But when they go to the grave, they just equip. They just equip the things anyways. He said not quite a Gemini. Oh, when it gets equipped with a noble arm. So I see you. I see you. I read that effect and I forgot my place. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I'll allow it. Dun 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 dun. So he popped it. And he used that to try and pop the other one. That's a reach. So what does Threatening Roar say? Hey, we got him. Kevin says, it's pretty great. Been in for almost half a year now. Got an interesting job. Survived boot camp. Congratulations, etc., etc. However, I can't go to school on campus because I'm not in the area anymore. But I'm looking into taking online classes. Okay, I'm glad to hear that things have been going well for you and that you survived boot camp. How was boot camp, by the way? Like, I've heard it's a very rough experience. Kevin says, as everyone says, it's definitely an amazing experience that you never want to have twice. I see. Well, I'm really happy for you, Kevin. It's been a long time since I've heard from you, but I'm glad to hear that things are going well for you. I'm surprised to hear that you've been in the Air Force for like half a year. It really shows how long, I guess, we haven't really had a chance to like talk or hang out. Also, I'm surprised to hear that you're outside the area. So how is it where you are now? Is it fun? Is it cool? How are things with like Jeffrey? Haven't heard from him in a minute. Kevin said, like what you did with your hair. Oh, thank you kindly. So essentially what I did is I had an afro. And then I had the sides cut off of my afro because my dad hated my hair and still kind of hates my hair. Plus I was going to a job fair in DC. And what I learned is that when you get an afro and you cut the sides off, it just kind of starts to do this if your hair is already really curly. So it just starts to become dreads. I always thought you had to like make that a thing. Like you had to like work toward that. But I guess not. So this will do nothing. Yeah. That card does not fix it. Don't worry, Kirby. We're going to find a way to get there. We will make it if we try. But yeah, how are, like, Jeffrey and Haley and them? Have you heard from them in a minute? I feel like I asked you what inspired you to go into the Air Force, but I'm not sure if you ever, like, hit me back up or not. Like, on, like, the answer. Also, Kirby got his boy decked out with all the noble arms. My guy's got arm for days. Excuse me. I noticed Kirby went for his in phase, but I don't know why. Let's see. Kirby said, I'm trying to do something I didn't do last round. So does that get all your noble arms on one guy or something? I'm not sure. And he killed the shit out of Stealth Bird. Killed Stealth Bird with a quickness. I wonder if whatever he didn't do last time has to do with his field play spell card. Because I got destroyed pretty early game. I don't think he ever got it back. He really didn't like Stealth Bird. Also, what is your hair like now, Kevin? Like, did you have to like cut it down for the Air Force? Kirby said it has to do with the extra deck. Okay. There does have to be a reason for you to have a Noble Knight that turns itself to level 5. Kirby said, I totally don't know what that is. You right. You got no idea what that is. No clue. Kevin said, firstly, I'm unfortunately not able to discuss anything regarding what I've been doing. Fair enough, but needless to say, I've been well. As for Haley and Jeff, they're good. Haley bought a house and is in the area. Interesting. Let's see. Kevin said, I go to school there, and Jeffrey moved back to his hometown. Oh, wait. I know what you're saying. Haley bought a house in the area and still goes to school there, and Jeffrey moved back to his hometown. And then Kevin said, and yeah, I had to shave my head bald. Okay, I can imagine that. That's kind of what I expected. So Jeffrey moved back to his hometown? Kevin said it sucked at first, but I've gotten used to it. Yeah. I hope I don't have to cut my hair for, like, job. It's possible, but, I don't know. That was the plan, was to, like, cut all of this off, like, in January, or, like, in late December or something. But I was like, no. I guess I never had a lot of hair growing up, so I wanted to, like, try the having a lot of hair thing. And then I did, and I was like, I like it, and I'm kind of not ready to stop doing this. I don't know. Ooh. But understood about you not being able to discuss the goings-ons. There goes Kirby. Killing Guardian Phoenix. Guardian Sphinx, I mean. The thing he told me to put in the deck. Kirby, why do you have no mercy? Why do you have no mercy? It does mess with me that you're able to destroy one card every turn, though. That's pretty good. With the equip spell card. The equip spell card that also comes back from the grave if you have an equipable monster for it to go to. That's also pretty good. I am curious what Kirby's up to, because Kirby's clearly doing something where he's like, I gotta keep my resources and build up stuff, but it seems like he's building up like a grave presence on purpose. It's like Kirby wants me to like destroy cards of his, but why? What is the answer? Overrealm isn't in this game. Overrealm's in the Dragon Ball Super TCG. Let's see. Oh, well, that's annoying. And then this card. Okay. So I dislike that one more. I am curious what Kirby's motivation is. Sorry, we got some lag on the face cam. Face cam lag. Kevin says, I'm surprised that Dueling Nexus is still up and running. The only reason why we're surprised by this is because of the fact that Dueling Nexus will always be like, oh, we're gonna spell and traps. Because what I'm hoping for is that my monsters on field will just flip over and like destroy things, so I don't have to worry about negating them. If I can destroy like one spell and trap card every turn and like one monster every turn, then my deck can kind of just do its job. Not like this. No, and it's dead. And it is murked. So after, oh gosh, I was gonna say after I die, but this game has been going on for really long. Like, dying doesn't feel like it's gonna happen anytime soon. But at some point, I'm going to just make this deck better by giving it spells and traps that aren't just good battle traps. But I feel like that's actually gonna make it shitty. Like, only in this, like, kind of matchup where your opponent can, like, clean sweep your whole back row does, like, that kind of thing matter as much. But does it matter? Yes. It matters a lot. And then the issue with True Dracos was, like, it wasn't that they were clean sweeping my back row. It's that, like, my back row, it was immune to back row. Yeah, like, I couldn't do anything to it. I'm going to start working on it now, actually. So we're going to make A-Whip 2.3, Pac-Man. I'm not going to run Sphinx or whatever. Sphinx is a good card. So Kevin asked, how are you and Gabby and everyone? So me and Gabby, I broke up with Gabby last year. Last year, near the end of the year, I broke up with Gabby. Which is understandable that you would know that, because we haven't hung out for like half a year. But I'm currently back in the dating scene, and I was supposed to go on a date tonight with a girl named Maddie. Not the Maddie you know, a different Maddie. But she was busy. This girl, Danica, wants to go out sometime Sunday, but we haven't planned like an official time. And then there's a girl named Ivy, who I may or may not go out with this Friday. We just lost communique. Like, it seemed like we were gonna hang out Friday, and then I was like, oh, I got invited to this Tekken tournament. Then she asked what Tekken was, and I haven't heard from her again since. There you go. Kirby's going in, trying to deal the damage. Trying to deal all the damage. We'll see. We will see how much damage you deal, Kirby. Let's see. Oh no, the Hangouts call had a hiccup? That's lame. That's lame. So we're still live. Cool. We're still live, but it stopped showing what was happening on screen with Nexus. Okay, we're good. But when it comes to like people in squad, everyone's doing great. Kirby said, "Hangout call, what?" So whenever I do Nexus streams, I'm streaming like through Hangouts, but I don't like using Hangouts as a call because I don't like having all the voice error stuff that we used to have. Kevin said, that sucks, but at least you're out there again, looking for your future Mrs. Benson Mach 2. Well, I mean, I broke up with Gabby mainly because I felt like we weren't friends. You know what I mean? Like, me and Gabby rushed into, like, being a relationship, and we weren't even a friendship. And then Kevin said, oh yeah, what about everyone else in squad? So I haven't heard from Maddie in a hot minute. I'm sure she's doing fine, because she has her whole, like, I'm going on a trip to Cuba thing, because she's, like, international business major. So that sounds really cool. But our schedules just haven't linked into each other. So, like, we haven't had time for us to, like, hang out and talk in a hot minute. Which is understandable. Kirby says he's going to do his big move next turn. Or, shit, is this the big move? Okay, so I guess that's the big move, summoning Sacred Noble Knight of King Artagrace. I must admit, I don't think he's as good as the other guy. The other guy seemed a little bit better. I like that he gets the equips from your grave for free, but no. Still doesn't seem as good. Kirby said that's it. When it comes to Nighthawk, Nighthawk's doing well. I hang out with him on the regular. Kevin says, just realized you're live streaming two things at once. Yeah, so I'm streaming the game proper and then the face cam of me, like, playing the game. Hey, Kirby. It's not unusual to go face down anytime. Dun, 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 fucking yeah. Unusual. How's it feel? Dun, 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 dun. But in all seriousness, I'm glad I finally got to use a battle trap. That's what they're for. Gosh. That was quite refreshing. Lemonade. A cool, refreshing drink. Fucking. That was good. But Nighthawk's doing well. Nighthawk, aka Ike. I end up sitting with Ike on the regular at the lunch table. And we hang out and talk for a little bit. He's also was one of the officials over Writer's Block. He no longer is after recent elections. But we also hang out a little bit at Writer's Block. I mainly hang out with this girl Allison at Writer's Block, who's really cool, and I would date her, but she's not on the scene. So let's see. Jash, who's like a mutual friend of like Nighthawk and Maddie and I. He's cool, but we just never hang out. I don't know why. And then right now I'm just naming people from over the summer that we hung out with. White David's doing well. He has a club that's working on building a drone. He's worked really hard on the club, and I really dig the fact that he like put in all that work for that. So that's cool. I'm still trying to think of other peeps. Name people that you want to hear about in particular. Who you're like, yo, Jet, you haven't mentioned no. And I'll be like, oh, no's doing no. I have to figure out which one of these I need and which one of these I don't. I'm going to start shoveling them into my side deck so I don't lose track of the ones I had. Okay, it's my turn. Oh gosh, having a card in your extra monster zone you can't use is some shit. This is why you need link monsters. Can you link summon with set monsters, or is that not a thing? Dude, he does have link monsters. He should just use his link monsters. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. He says, no, I cannot. Oh, I see. I see. That is... Then that is... Yeah, that's a hard cut. I'm sorry for your loss. But I'm tired of getting dicked on. So I'm gonna start running other traps. Excuse me. Of other uses. So this is aka generic good stuff. DJ aka generic good stuff. Generic good stuff isn't supposed to go in Pac-Man though. That's the thing. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, Kevin, I'd be more than happy to fill you in on what's been going on since the Sumer. Oh, Kevin, have you had to fill out an SF-86 yet? And if so, how long did it take you to fill it out? Supposedly you're only supposed to have a month, but nobody told me. So Kevin asked, how's Jonathan? Jonathan's doing well. Something happened recently with Jonathan. that was like a big thing, and I don't know what the thing was. Like, I never learned what the thing was that happened. But, like, he had a big event planned, and then, like, that event never ended up happening. So then he asked about Matt. So, if you're talking about, like, Mr. Hand Matt, I'm pretty sure you're talking about Mr. Hand Matt. Mr. Hand's doing alright. I feel like he's been doing better as of recent. Kevin said the guy that made his own cosplays. Oh, that Matt. Haven't heard from him in a hot minute. He invited me to go to a Christmas party thing. I put it in my calendar. When it was the day of the Christmas party, I was hanging out with my friend Dozer downtown. And Dozer said that, like, he didn't want to go to the Christmas party. So I was like, okay, I'll tell Matt. So I call Matt, and it's, like, wrong number. I either, like, called or text Matt, and they were like, that's just not me. And I was very surprised. And then I haven't heard from Matt since. So it's still a mystery. Ray is really, he feels really serious about this girl that he's currently dating. And the situation with the girl is that, like, she lives far away. So Ray can never really just, like, go over and hang out. You know, like, that's just not a thing. Okay, real quick. Dang, it's just unaffected by card effects? This attack loss remains even if this card leaves the field or the monster becomes unaffected by it. No, what makes them unaffected by card effects? I just can't return them to the hand. Kevin said, I gotta go. It was good chatting with you. I'll be sure to continue popping my head into your live streams here and there. Okay, good to see you, Kevin. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you have a wonderful day. It was good to hear from you. Let's see. Kirby's got that hard life lead. Life lead. Kirby's got that hard life lead. Hey. For whatever reason, I can't save my deck. But it's not doing the normal save complaint. It's just the buttons at the top don't work. Except shuffle and sort and clear. But you can't save it. After this one, we might be able to try untap it. For Dragon Ball Super. Are all the Dragon Ball Super trading card games on there? Kirby said, because you're in a duel, probably. Am I editing the deck I'm playing? I thought I was making a new Pac-Man deck. Here's the same deck, but just not edited. And it has the save option. And this one does not. So what happens if I do that? It still has the save option. Yeah, it's like, it's just that this is now like a broken thing. For whatever reason. So it's waiting on Kirby to do stuff. So I gotta do all that again. I'll do it later. My brain's like, I don't have time. But yeah, if Untap It has all the Dragon Ball Super cards, then I'm pretty much down. Also, is Untap It just generally safe? Is a pretty good question. How well does it work on Chrome? What are the ads like? On Dueling Nexus, there are like no ads on the Switch that I've noticed, which is really interesting. The fact that I haven't had to deal with advertisements at all. So when I go to Untap It, is it going to be like swarmed with ads? And is it going to like not work on Chrome? Are they gonna be like, we don't have any new cards? I'd be disappointed by all of those things. Kirby said there aren't mini ads. Oh no. That means that there are ads at all. He says, I'll look again. Are they video ads, or are they just like image ads? Because that also matters. Oh, and you popped my gravity bind. I'm a little salty about that. How about you take your ass out of here then? Popping gravity binds and shit. Who do you think you are? Also, what is that hand size, Kirby? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 8 cards in hand. Goodness. Goodness. Gracious. Dang, that booty so spacious. I say goodness. Oh, gracious. Hello, Bernie. Welcome back, Bernie. Good to have you. Dun, 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 dun. He asked, did I see the teaser for the Dragon Ball Super movie? I did. I was not that, like, blown away by it. I don't feel like we've really seen anything. There's enough for people to speculate for, like, a few days. People will try to milk it for more. What are, like, the dumbest theories I can think of off the top of my head? The dumbest theories. Theory number 1 would be dumb. Would be like, oh, it's the new character from Dragon Ball Legends in a different suit of armor. That would be a dumb theory. What's another one? Another dumb theory. Bernie said people are saying it's Yamamoshi. I know, but that's not really that dumb. A lot of people expect Yamoshi to be in the movie. So, I mean, that's like a reasonable theory. Because people have been waiting for Yamoshi to be relevant. And he just hasn't been. Bernie then said the first Super Saiyan God, right? Yamoshi, I believe, is supposed to be the first Super Saiyan God. But I mean, we don't know anything about this guy that we've just seen. Kirby, how do you preserve that hand size? Holy shit. Bernie said, but he's been dead for years though, lol. I mean, not necessarily, right? In the Super Saiyan God story, does he die? Bernie says it kind of looks like Broly. Stop. It has a green energy, but I don't think it's going to be like a Broly thing. You know. Kirby said I can recycle the discarded cards. So, you discard the cards like you're supposed to at the end of the turn, but then they come back anyways? Like, is that what's happening? Because if so, that's disgusting. Also, I legitimately don't know what to do. Kirby said Noble Knight Brothers. Once per turn, you can target 3 Noble Knight and or other cards in your graveyard. Shuffle all 3 in the deck and then draw 1 card. That doesn't explain why your hand is so big. Bernie said, let's see, Bernie asked, where is Winslow? Winslow's probably chilling out at home. Across the street, Charger Village. Bernie said, because of the green aura. The green aura isn't enough of a reason to be like, oh snap, Broly. Even Geekdom 101, he did a video on it. He was like, I know people are going to be saying Broly, it's not Broly. Kirby said, you keep bouncing things. Yeah, I'm going to keep bouncing things. This is a trampoline. Stop bouncing my gravity bind. That's not really bouncing. This is completely erasing from existence. Hakai! Stop Hakaiing my... You're not erasing them from existence. This isn't banishment. Excuse me. Stop killing my gravity binds. Taking my traps and sending them to the graveyard. How are the dead gonna get to their grave safely if it's all trapped? That is just a weird concept. I guess it's like throwing your destroyed trap in a graveyard. It's still dumb that it's called a graveyard. It could have a better name. Banishing a trap is also a weird concept. Hey. Ooh. You didn't need that card. Mix it with the dirty spray. Hey, dirty. That still seems like too many cards in hand. Every time I look at your hand, Kirby. 1, 2, 3. Oh, now that looks normal. 6. You're doing good with those 6 cards in hand. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. Kirby said, "I'll deck you out if I have to. Hopefully, you won't be able to." Juice, sauce, a little bit of dressing, ice, wrist, a little bit of flexing. Came home with a thick chocolate covered milk. Yo, Stroke, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Kirby said, "Finally, he is off my board." Did you want to get rid of him? Came home with a thick chocolate covered MILF. All she wanted was a little gravy train for Christmas. She was purely interested in giving me the business. Okay, Noble Knight Brothers. So the Noble Knight Brothers are gonna let Kirby start going ham. He's gonna be like, this is my hand. Now it's my field. You have never faced true power. You have never. My field's empty. Not anymore. This is my hand. Now it's my field. Oh, this is where all my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards went. Someone like wanted to duel me, and I didn't have my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. They're all like right here, in this clearly labeled deck box. I thought it was in my book bag. Mix it with some dirty spray. I need to put the mat in here. I don't know why I don't have my Yu-Gi-Oh mat in this deck box. But if anyone did want to duel me and I had my deck box, I still need my mat. I need to cut my nails. Ryan keeps his nails like kind of long, but that's not really my style. I gotta fix this. This is not me at my best of times. Those nails need to get cut. All of these noble knights on the field. Too many noble knights on the field. Miss me with those noble knights, Kirby. Aye. So Stroke asked me to join him. And to join him on stream. No, thank you. I don't have strokes. No. Hey. Kirby said, "I see what I messed up with earlier." Ooh. Kirby's like, "I've learned from my mistakes. Now I have evolved. You will face the power of a true legend. A true Dragon Ball legend." Dun, 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 dun. I still think it's weird that, like, Pan, as she was in GT, is in, whatchamaffuckit. Yo, bub, welcome to the stream. Pan, as she was in GT, is in Dragon Ball Legends. That's a little surprising. Bub wants to know if I'd smash Pam. No, thank you. Pam is a child. Another job well done. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. The issue about Noble Knight Brothers is that you just need to fucking kill them. Like, you can't just send that back to the hand, because they have, like, you play it on field effect. Bub said, you think they will have UI Goku? Ultra Instinct Goku in Dragon Ball Legends? Maybe? I don't know where Dragon Ball Legends takes place in the timeline. It'd be easier to, like, try and guess if, like, GT Pan wasn't in there, because I don't know what's canon anymore. That actually is probably the screwiest part of the whole thing, is that, like, GT Pan's in there. Bub said it'd be cool if they have everyone, so that'd be kind of like a Dragon Ball Heroes thing, because in Dragon Ball Heroes, it doesn't matter what canon you're in, everything is canon, for the most part. A matter of fact, can anyone name something that's not canon in Dragon Ball Heroes? Dang. I'm trying to think. Bub said, I think they're going to have Super Saiyan 4 on there, since Pan is in the game. Makes sense. Like, that doesn't seem out of the question. Hey, so... Oh, shit. I can't kill Noble Knight Brothers? The fuck does that mean? I can't send Noble Knight Brothers to hand either. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. No. Anyways, Bub asked, do you like Dragon Ball Heroes? The manga? Victory mission. Ooh, victory mission. So the guy who's doing the current Dragon Ball Super manga, Toyotaro, he's the guy who wrote the Dragon Ball Super Victory Mission manga, and I really liked it, but only so much of it was available for free online that I could find, but I really enjoyed what I read, and I would like to read more of it if I could, which is why I'm like, it was really good. It was really good. So that's the amount of Dragon Ball Heroes I've ever really experienced. You know, like, I've never been to Japan and played the Dragon Ball Heroes game. Would I like them to port it over through, like, an iOS app or something? Yeah. But would I rather just have Legends? Yeah. Like, in comparison. Like, if they suddenly, like, tomorrow were like, fuck Legends, we're gonna do Dragon Ball Heroes on... Sorry, we got some hard lag. But if they added it in additional Legends, like a mobile Dragon Ball Heroes, I'd be down. I know there are some 3DS games for Dragon Ball. I got Kirby in a interesting predicament, but it's not really that bad of a predicament. Oh no. Another one. I don't want him. Get Noble Knight Brothers out of here. Don't let him play, coach. Bub said I said it was offline. Yeah, that's what happens when it does the hard lag out. I gotta get rid of this Noble Knight brothers. You're driving me up a wall. If Dragon Ball Heroes came to mobile, it'd be cool. I'd be down for it. If it replaced Legends, like if they had announced Dragon Ball Heroes instead of Legends, I would have been fine with that, but not if I knew Legends was coming. Like, I think Legends is cooler than Heroes. That's how I rank it. Even though Legends isn't out yet, Legends as like a mobile Dragon Ball fighter that's like a 3D fighter with flying characters and combos, that's what I want. I want that more than like a Dragon Ball Hero style game. Get out of here, Noble Knight brothers. Not about that. Bub said, but isn't Heroes like a card game where you put a character like in a machine with a card? So Dragon Ball Heroes could easily just be like a virtual card game, just like you make any other game a virtual card game. This stream is a face cam for me playing a virtual card game. So they wouldn't have to do Dragon Ball Heroes where you have physical cards like they do in Japan. They could just make a digital port. They already have. There are Dragon Ball Heroes games for like DS. I believe for like DS or like 3DS or something like that. The thing about those games, though, the Dragon Ball Heroes games for DS, is I believe they're like region locked. Like, I think it's like if you're in Japan, you can play those games. Also, the stream went down for the dual Nexus stream. Bub said you don't like it with real cards. I prefer being able to play games that are card games online rather than in person. Mainly because they normally have reduced costs. They have ways for you to get cards without you spending money. And as me and my friends say, I am one from Crimea, Nigeria. I'm not down for the extra spending for no reason. I'm down to support the official release, but there are ways of doing so without buying cards. I'm not down with that mermaid man philosophy of buy more cards. Anyways, let's see. Swarm of Scarabs on that ass. Kill Gawain. Okay. So you just moved it to him. So I'm just gonna bounce him and then you don't have it. And then it's gonna move. Who's it gonna move to now, Kirby? Not a damn person. Okay. Statue's gonna bounce him. I don't think I have enough turns to win. I think I can win, but I can't. Bub said, Nigerian. Let's see. Kirby said, friggin' hell, this face-down card of mine is being annoying. Bub said, Kratos and the others aren't here. You're right. I don't know what Kratos is up to. I'm surprised that he misses so many Nexus streams. It's like his favorite thing. I think he doesn't get the notifications. And I don't think he's on the Amino. The Amino is like the prime place to hang out with us nowadays. So definitely hit up the Amino if you haven't. You can find the Amino link in the description to like most, if not all, Jank Heroes videos now. Pretty sure. See, I don't have enough turns to do that a bunch. Kirby's hands are ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey, something for me to bounce later. I dig it. Yeah, I don't have enough turns to win. Sad face. This removal is real. It's too bad that the monster removal I have on the field is like my most ass monster removal. Because Medusa Worm? But Swarm of Scarabs. Nah. Swarm of Scarabs targets. What am I going to do against Magic Specters? So he's going to use Noble Knight Brothers, which is busted. It's not too busted, but it's annoying. I would actually mill before I would, like, have enough turns to beat Kirby. That's so disappointing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't stand to fly. Fucking. Killing Stealth Bird. He is so stealthy. How'd you see him come? Stealth Bird has a cool design. Blending in with the sky. Kirby said by you revealing him to me. No tearing me apart, Lisa. One, two, three, four, five, six. Bub said, make sure to ding, 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 click that notification bell. It's ding, 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 ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever we do these live streams. Kirby said, are you unable to destroy Excalibur? It's possible, I just don't have that card. I have way more things that deal with monsters in my deck than things that deal with spells. Pac-Man is very, 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 very slow. Kirby said, like right now with Swarm of Scarabs. Swarm of Scarabs doesn't destroy cards. It destroys monsters. Just like Guardian Statue and Golem Sentry, like, do monsters. Dun 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 dun. Bub asked, "Do you tell your girlfriend that you miss her butt?" No, I don't miss her butt. And Bub, if you miss her butt, I believe she's single. Kirby says he's trying to draw a certain night. Was it that one? Because I can get rid of that one for you if you want. I'm talking free of charge removal. Are you tired of them darn pesky noble knights? We got a way to clean them all out. Kirby said both copies of him are in deck. Can't stay fly. Ooh, ooh. Do, do, do. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend is more than likely single. Kirby said, no, not in the dick, in the deck. Right now, I don't have a girl. I myself am single. I broke up with my girlfriend last year. I'm in the dating scene. I'm like dating girls. But I'm not boyfriend and girlfriend with anyone. I'm just going on dates, enjoying life. Bub said she's missing you. I bet. Boom, 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 boom. No, Kirby's blowing up my traps. Kirby's blowing up my traps. Well, Gabby's philosophy on the breakup thing is that she's like, you may consider me a friend, but I still consider you my boyfriend. So if she's still in that mindset, then she's like in denial. If she's not in that mindset anymore, I'm glad. I'm more than happy to be friends with Gabby. I just feel like we've yet to actually be friends, which is why I broke up with her. I feel like you have to minimum be friends. And I think it's fine to date someone, like the idea that like you're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but you're dating in order to see if you're friends kind of thing. But I don't think it's fine for you to just constantly be on that boyfriend-girlfriend shit and not actually be dating. Like, not actually be friends is more the thing. It is less to do with the not actually be dating thing. Be gone, Noble Knight of Brothers. Not a fan of that card. Please exit stage left, Noble Knight of Brothers. Buy that merch. 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 Hey, hey, buy that merch. Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Hey. Merch, 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 merch. Hey. Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Buy that merch. Anyways, we have 6 cards left in my deck. My opponent has 11,000 life points. Not much can be done. Kirby, we've been through this. Kirby said, yes, I finally got him. Congratulations on getting him. I always had faith in you. that eventually you would haul the Gothams. I have a lot of cards on field at the moment. Excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Kirby said, how about this card out of left field? I'm ready, Kirby. A forces. Aw, shit. He blew up the thing that kills stuff. It's not like I don't have more things that kill stuff. A forces. A. Noble Knight Dryston. Dryston never uses lotion. That's why he's dry Stan instead of silky smooth Stan. If dry Stan stays dry for too long, he'll be ashy Stan. I respect that Kirby's been playing the Lotion Knights. They don't get much play. You know, being so ashy and dry. Kirby said, how about how this duel has gone? The loss of those two monsters that are now face down really hurt. This duel has been rather interesting so far. Gotta admit. I have 4 cards left in my deck, so I'm gonna deck out. Deck out. So can you really not use set monsters to summon like monsters? So does Noble Knight of Brothers once per turn just let you summon 2 things? Nope. Kirby said no, I can't. Oh, it's Noble Knight Gawain was like special summon, and then Noble Arturgius is like, I'm here. Do. Cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Scalaburn is so strong! Dun 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 dun. Oh, by the way, Kirby. I can't stand to fly. Anyways, fucking Noble Knight Brothers, what the fuck? When this card flips summon, destroy 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. That's not even a target effect. Noble Knight Brothers just should die. That's, weak sauce. Weak sauce. Weak sauce, extra cheese. Fucking no pepperoni, I ordered extra. That's on Nexus. Medusa Worm should have killed the fuck out of Noble Knight of Brothers. Kirby, so what are you talking about? Of course that targets. What? It just says destroy 1 monster. He's like, it's not like a random monster dies. Man, what happened to those cards where it's like, choose 1, and it's like, it says choose, not target? I thought it was all about wording. I thought it was all about that semantics. I almost said that syntax. That still works. Yeah. I love that syntax. Kirby's hand. It's impossible. Man, what time is it? 9:12? That's not late. Not for real. No. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things is back in the hand. Let's see. Pac-Man has led to no success. Not slow success, but no success. I didn't run Heat Wave, but Heat Wave would have been pretty good. He just had another going. It's because he can cycle his cards. You got him. The Medusa has wormed its last Medusa worm. Nerdtanker said YouTube had one job. You right. YouTube has been not good on the notification game. Everybody's ringing that bell, but YouTube's not listening. It doesn't have time for your bells. Your bells and your whistles. Your bells and your whistles. Your whistling bells. Stealth Bird be like, let me deal my damage first. Kirby said, I don't understand why I can't use my face down back row. Interesting. Nerdtanker said, no notification. Again. Sorry to hear that, Nerdtanker. There's technically not much of a reason for me to send Gawain back to your hand. That guy pretty much is a cycle. It's better for Gawain just to die. Oops, so let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that like you didn't receive the notification, Nerdtanker. You're not the only one who didn't receive a notification. What I want, Kirby said, my board lock is pissing me off. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna win. You're gonna get the V for the victory. Ooh. The problem was my win condition is so easily dispatched. So it's just not very viable. So first I'm going to deal 1,000 points of damage to you, and then I'm going to kill myself with Des Lucata. Bye-bye. GG. Good game? So now I think we're going to try untap it, which will be its own stream. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that bell so you know whenever we do these live streams. As your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only, here with all our lovely viewers and the people who have played with us online. Truly appreciated the time. Logging out. Peace. Kirby said, okay, now I'm going to peek at Untap. Ask me any questions you have. Sure thing, Kirbs. I'm going to start a new stream that's going to be like Jet reacts to Untap It or whatever, or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Peace.